κάτι από το Ohrid που ότι κάτι από το προσέφερε το Fitz, δηλαδή ήταν πάρα πολύ καλά σκηνοθετημένη και κινηματογραφικά και τη μουσική.
I felt like I could identify with the whole idea of fear. And some of it
That was the point.
That was the point. But also some of the fear being irrational fear that often we see portrayed in society today. I would say the one thing, if I had to share maybe an opportunity to evolve, the music for me was a bit intense. I felt that the music actually took away from me being a little bit more engaged personally, because I felt like it was dictating the kind of feeling I should have, wherein I wanted to sit with things a little bit more and think about it more. But I understood what was happening. I could understand, you know, the fear of all the characters, really. And we all have those within us that we need to address. So I could relate to a lot of what was shared in the film. And I thank you.
So basically I really liked the film and found the premise really interesting. And the fact that it didn't go the classic way of a main character going after the corruption and the villain and all that, and it showcased a more realistic scenario of someone being boxed in by such circumstances and much higher individual in status and power in their workplace, in society, overall. And my favorite scene was the first in the rooftop, that Nikos saw something up there. And it was really boxed in dark with the proper music and cinematography, and I really liked it. And it reminded me Alien of Ridley Scott and Seven from David Fincher. But also all of the main characters were pretty
Other films taking the approach of maybe going after the corruption and all that. Here's what, you know, for someone like me who has kind of dealt all over the world, the approach of one of the challenges we face in society is when we don't speak when we know something is going on. We wonder why there's so much going on in the world, because there are people who are silent, you know, to what is happening in the world. And we need to speak up with no fear. Because I think a lot of the fear that we feel when we're doing the right thing will always turn out exactly the way it's supposed to. So the question then becomes, what is the right thing? And we see what silence has done in the world. So I kind of see it a little differently. You know, I think it's important that we do address our fears head on and not be afraid. I did love the fact that the character, you know, would look out the window and wasn't afraid to go see, you know, I love that, because you shouldn't, because a lot of those are just fears within us that we have unresolved. But part of facing your fears, understanding as long as I'm doing the right thing, as long as I'm speaking the right points and addressing the right issues, that there's nothing to fear. And we need people to be brave, you know, in this day and age. We need people to speak up to those fears. And, but again, I think, you know, you're younger than I am, so we see the world a little differently. And I'm one who spend most of my life battling with those who are not doing the right things and making sure that they do, because I'm not afraid to address them directly, you know, with what my thoughts and feelings are. But again, we're in a different place in our lives. I am a mom. And so there's a lot of battles I've already fought and won, and without fear. And we all have to find that place.